Welcome to Himani Coaching Center. We are committed to simplify concepts and amplify confidence of all the students who are watching our videos. So today we are going to continue with our series for fractions for class 4 and 5. So if you have not watched the first video, the link is given in the description. We have also provided link of previous videos so that you can go through them and learn the other concepts as well. If you are watching the video for the first time, do subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Also, give your likes and good comments and share the video with your friends. So kids, going forward from our previous video, so we have understood fractions. Okay, so when we talk about any fraction, okay, so let us write a fraction as 1 upon 2. Okay, we say this as 1 upon 2 or 1 by 2. Now there is this horizontal line. On top of it, 1 is written, and that is called numerator. So in a fraction, the digit on top is called numerator, and the digit at the bottom is called denominator. Okay. Now let us understand. So we had written in previous video, we have written something like 3 by 4. Okay, so what is the numerator here? So numerator, so I will write numerator now as n, and on top I write r, so that's numerator, and then this is denominator. So what is the numerator when I write 3 by 4? Numerator is going to be 3. What is the denominator? Denominator is going to be 4. Also, observe one thing. If I give you 3 and 4 and I ask which one is greater, so we see that 4 is greater, okay, than 3, correct? So we find that denominator is greater. So I am writing here greater. Between numerator and denominator, which is greater? So I am writing denominator. For 1 by 2, okay, we know this is numerator is 1, denominator is 2. We find that even here denominator is greater than numerator. Okay, just observe this. Let us write one more fraction. Let's write 5 over 8. So what is the numerator here? 5. What is the denominator here? 8. Again, what do we find? We find that denominator is greater than numerator. So denominator is greater. So all such fractions in which the denominator is greater than the numerator, they are called proper fractions. Okay, kids, understand this? Very simple concept. The we have to compare the numerator and denominator, and if we find that the denominator is greater than the numerator, then that fraction is called proper fraction. Okay, now let us look at other kind of fractions. Okay, so let me write some fractions. Let us say I remove this also. So now let us do this. So I write 3 by 2. Okay. So let us do the same exercise. So we will write numerator, what is denominator, and which one is greater. Okay. So numerator here is 3, denominator is 2. Okay. So let us shift this here so that we will make a table like this. So in the fraction 3 by 2, numerator is 3, denominator is 2, and which is greater here? If I do 3 and 2, 3 is greater. So greater is numerator. Okay, so let us write. Now let us write another number, which is 7 over 5. So let us write the numerator 7, denominator 5. Which is greater here between 7 and 5? The numerator. Okay. Let us take one more. Let us write 11 over 4. Okay. So when we do this, 11 is the numerator, 4 is the denominator. Which is greater here? 11. Okay, is greater. So what are we seeing in these fractions? That the numerator is greater than denominator. So whenever numerator is greater than denominator, those fractions are called improper fractions. Okay. So this is what we have learnt now, that there are two kinds of fraction, proper and improper. Okay. Now when it comes to fractions, what does this mean? 3 by 2. See, if I ask you to divide 3 by 2, that is the meaning of this. 3 by 2 means we are dividing 3 by 2. Okay. We will see how we will use this. Similarly, 7 upon 5 means we are dividing 7 by 5. Okay. Likewise, 11 by 4 means we can divide 11 by 4. Okay. So why are we doing this? So see, whenever there are improper fraction, we have to convert that into mixed fraction. Okay. So what are mixed fraction? So there will be a whole number and a fraction. And how do we get that? Now we will learn that. Okay. So you can quickly note this down, or you can rewind it and later note this down again. So now let us look at how do we convert an improper fraction into mixed fraction. So we had the first one as 3 by 2. So let us divide 3 by 2. So what will happen? 2 ones are 2. What is the remainder here? Remainder here is 1. What is the quotient? That is also 1, by the way. And what is the divisor? I am writing this as 2. So this 3 by 2 as a mixed fraction will be written as 1, which is quotient, and 1, which is remainder, and upon 2. So what is the rule to convert an improper fraction? Okay, so if we have to convert an improper fraction to mixed fraction, you divide and then you write like this: q as the whole number, then r by d. Okay, just remember this. Okay, q, what was the quotient here? 1. Okay, let us change the color. So this is 1, so we write this. Then remainder is 1, so we write that. Divisor is 2, we write that. Okay. So this is what we do. Okay, let us do the color combination here as well. Q and R and T. Okay. Now let us do one more question. Let us try 7 over 2. Okay. What will we do? Let us divide 7 by 2. So 2 threes are 6. Then we subtract and write like this. Now I have to write as mixed fraction. What is q here? Q here is 3. So let us write 3. Then put this horizontal line. What is remainder here? 1. So 3, 1. And what is divisor? 2. So 3, 1 by 2 is the mixed fraction for 7 upon 2. Okay, kids, I hope you are understanding this concept. Okay, it is simple but needs practice. For every good thing in life, we need practice. So now I will give you some questions. You will convert improper fractions to mixed fractions. So first question is solve for 5 by 3. Second, solve for 7 by 5. And then 11 by 4. So You can pause the video, solve the question, and then watch the video to see whether you have done it right or you have to improve on the concept. Okay. So kids, let us do 5 divided by 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. What is the rule? Q R upon D. What is Q here? 1. What is R here? 2. What is divisor here? 3. So 5 by 3 can be written as 1, 2 by 3. Okay. Now let us do for 7 by 5. So when we do, we get 5 ones are 5, 7 minus 5, 2. What is the quotient here? 1. What is the remainder here? 2. What is the divisor? 5. So 7 by 5 can be written as 1, 2 upon 5. Now let us look at 11 by 4. Now in the table of 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12. Now 12 is bigger, so go one back, so 4 twos are, okay? So 11 minus 8, 3. What is the quotient here? 2. So let us write that down. What is the remainder? 3. And what was the divisor? 4. So 11 by 4 can be written as 2, 3 upon 4. Okay, kids, I hope you have understood this. Okay, now we will do one or two more questions. Okay, let us do that as well. So I want you to find 15 upon 2. Okay, and you can also find 17 by 5. Okay, again, pause the video, solve it, and come back to see if you have done it right. Okay, now let us divide 15 by 2. Okay, so if you check the table of 2, 2 sevens are 14, 2 eights are 16. So we will go with 7 because 16 is bigger. So 2 sevens are 14, 5 minus 4, 1. And again the rule is simple, Q and R upon divisor. So Q is 7, R is 1, divisor is 2. Let us do 17 upon 5, which is 17 divided by 5. So 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 fours are 20. 20 is bigger, so go one back, so 5 threes are. So we get 7 minus 5, 2 as remainder. So now quotient is 3, remainder is 2, and divisor is 5. Okay, so this is how we convert improper fractions to mixed fractions. Okay, now we will learn the reverse. What is that? How to convert mixed fractions to improper fractions. Okay, how to convert mixed fractions to improper fractions. Just give me a second. We will perhaps use this only to make it clear to you guys. Okay, so now when we have to convert mixed fraction to improper fraction. Okay, so what we do is, see, just remember this QRD thing. So you have to remember that Q is this whole number, this is R, and this is D. Okay, so just remember we do this Q into D, and whatever is the result plus 1. So let us convert 7 1 by 2 to improper fraction. So what is Q? 7. What is D? 2. So 7 times 2 plus we have to add remainder. So which is 1 here. So 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. So 15 by 2. Okay. So what is the formula? We do this Q into D plus R. Overall, you just divide it by D only. Okay. So this is the complete formula for converting a mixed fraction to improper fraction. Okay. Now let us do for 3, 2 by 5. So 3 is Q and divisor is 5 and remainder is 2, and we have to divide that by the divisor. Now 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2 by 5. Now 15 plus 2 is how much, kids? 17 over 5. So this is what we get. Okay. So keep in mind this formula. Now I will give you some questions. You try solving yourself. Okay. You can keep, pause the video, get the answer, and then come back and see whether you got it right. So I want you to do 3 1 upon 5, do for this, then do 7 3 over, let us write 4. Okay, so pause the video, do it, and then restart the video to see if you got it right, or you need to work on the concepts more. So kids, 3 1 by 5. So what is the quotient here? 3. So you do 3 into divisor. What is that? 5. And remainder is 1. Okay. So you can first solve this. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16, and then we have to divide it by divisor. So 16 by 5 is the improper fraction for 3 1 by 5. Okay. If you have got it right, very good. If you did not get it right, practice a bit more, you will learn it. Okay. Now let us do 7 3 by 4. So 7 times 4, because Q into D, plus remainder, which is 3, upon divisor, which is 4. Now let us solve. 7 times 4 is 28 plus 3, and that is 31 by 4. So kids, what have we done now? We have converted mixed fraction to improper fraction. So these are the new concepts which you have learned up till now, and these are very, very important concepts, because in your further classes we will learn how do we use all of these things. Okay. Now kids, as I told you that when I say 1 upon 3, that means we are dividing 1 by 3. Okay. But since 1 is smaller than 3 and this is a proper fraction, so we just keep it as it is. Okay. So another thing in the previous video which we had discussed, what does 1 by 3 mean? That means the whole is divided into 3 equal parts and we are taking one part of that. What does that mean? So let us do this. If I have, let us say, 6 circles. Okay. So now this 6 circle is one whole. And if I divide these into 3 equal parts, so each part has how many circles now? This is 2 parts, and 2 parts. Okay. And how many total balls are there? Total are 6. Okay. So now see, if the question is find 1 by 3 of 6. So one is, you can draw the diagrams like this and divide them into 3 equal parts and get the answer. Otherwise, what we can do is, we can just, if I have to find 1 by 3 of 6, you can just divide 6 by 3, because what are we doing here? We are dividing into 3 equal parts. So since we now know division, so what will we do? So we will say, okay, 3 twos are 6 and remainder is 0. So 1 by 3 of 6 would be equal to 2. Okay, kids. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. Now let us do one more question. So let us find 1 by 3 of 24. What are we doing? We are trying to find 1 by 3 of 24. Okay. See, this means 24 is getting divided by 3. Now, in the table of 3, 3 eights are 24. So, the answer for 1 by 3 of 24 would be, it is equal to 8. That means, if you have got 24 balls, you divide them equally into 8 balls, then there would be 3 parts. Okay, that is the meaning of this. Now, what I want you to find is 1 by 3 of 15. Okay, pause the video and do it and then come back and see if you got it right. Now, to find 1 by 3 of 15, we are dividing 15 by 3. So 3 fives are 15 and remainder is 0. And so the answer for 1 by 3 of 15 is it is equal to 5. Okay. Now let us do something else because we have done 1 by 3 for now. Let us find 1 by 2 of 8. What does that mean? Divide 8 by 2. 2 fours are 8. Answer remainder is 0. So the answer for 1 by 2 of 8 is 4. Okay. Let us do 1 by 2 of 14. So that means divide 14 by 2. So 2 sevens are 14. Remainder is 0. So 7 is the answer. Now find 1 by 2 of 20. Let's do that. Divide 20 by 2. Now see, inside 2 and 2 are same, so this will go with 2 only. So 2 ones are 2, 0. Then you bring down this. This is 0, which is less than 2. So we put a 0 up. So this is the answer. Okay. Now I am giving you some questions. You solve these. Okay. And again, pause the video and check the answer. So 1 by 2 of 10. Find 1 by 2 of 16 and 1 by 2 of 24. Okay, pause the video and get the answer. Now, what should we do? Divide 10 by 2. So 2 fives are 10. So the answer here is 5. Now here 1 by 2 of 16, divide it by 2. 2 eights are 16. So the answer is 8. 1 by 2 of 24 divided by 2. See, this will go 2 ones are 2, 0. Then bring down 4 and in the table of 2, 2 twos are 4. So the answer is 12. Okay. So kids, what have we learned today? We have learned about types of fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions. Then we learned how to change improper fraction to mixed fraction and mixed fraction to improper fraction. Towards the end of the video, we have learned how to find fraction of a number, like 1 by 2 of a number, 1 by 3 of a number. Okay. In the next class, we will work on the comparison, addition, and subtraction of like fractions. Okay. Please share the video with your friends. A request to parents, please share the video with your friends and network, school parents group, apartment parent groups, family parent groups, and help me spread word. Thank you.